Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
I think this is a...
Oh, smashing header! There it is! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first. He's had a shot! And it's in! Two! And we've barely begun here.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hazard. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely feet. Now it's Luis Suarez. A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. He's picked his way through. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He's had it nicked away. Pull it. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Shapes to shoot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh no, what has happened here? And it's Hazard. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. He's got through. Just cruising. They are cruising. Again in a trice. And they are soaring. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Hazard. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. And here's Hullet. Nedved. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. It's a threatening ball. And a chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Half an hour played now. Great vision. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Ibrahimovic tries to pass it through. Suarez finds himself offside. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. This looks promising. Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's looking wide. Hazard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's on it. Can he get away? That's very neat. Played in, but a mighty effort! It's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart. And we've reached half-time.
We come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
And we're underway again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Maldini. Belling. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice looking ball.
明けましておめでとうだにゃ。
おめでとうだにゃー。今年もよろしくだにゃー。
Ball looks a good one. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. Players ecstatic.
このボルテなんちゃら強いんだけどめっちゃ。誰？
ことよろだにゃ。
ことよろだにゃー。これマジこの人ってあれがうまい。あのキャラ強い。誰？ボルデマーテなんてなんか聞いたことないんやけど。
今出かけてるからできないけど今年も一回フレマしよう。
しましょうしましょう。
今来てる FW ガチャだよ。
そうなんすかね。誰と一緒に来てるガチャだと。なんか今来てる誰かのガチャは多分コンプしてるはずなんだよな。あれもう終わったか。
この試合終わったらガチャ引きこ。
ガチャ
サリバとかのやつ。
ああサリバとかのやつ。ああじゃあコンプしてるっすわ俺。もうガチャ引かないっすねこれ。30連してカントナだけ出たっすよ。
ヤバチ賞。
いやサリバのやつ確か40連ぐらいでコンプしたんですよ。
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
その引きもやば。
あー無理か。なんでかわからんから膝痛い。あーマジで。リスクアルファ233777人いつまで耐久。耐久したないな。ないな耐久。
戻んなきゃやで、手を振る。
OK です。またやりましょう。
タイトやで。
ありがとうございます。
Changes on both sides actually. So is this the start of a comeback? Saliba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. It's a promising position. Ah, such a clever touch. He has found a way through. Nice control. It's been taken short. That's tidy. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good effort from distance. Maldini. It's Maldini. 75 minutes played. Referee's given a throw. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cafu. He has a look up. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vicious ball here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Belly. Araujo. Seagull. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. To Gerrard. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Played through for him. Turan deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Saliba is... And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. Well, she might Welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. It's a gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent. Atmosphere from this. Chief Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley. Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate literati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi will not want to lose out here. Not Ibrahimovic! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpected shots. Chance here to counter. And this is Messi. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, well measured. Finish! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bellingham is onto this. Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he was alert to it. And it's Vieira. Rooney, well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's run loose here. Now it's Messi. No way through there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Messi. That's a decent ball. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The most accurate pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been flattened there. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Leicester calmly anticipates. Now it's Rooney. He's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That looks a cracking ball. Thuram is there and he can get that clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Rooney. Now, what about a counter-attack? No question, that's a foul. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Ernest looking to get on the end of this. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. It's a lovely neat pass. Oh, that's it! Rooney! Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
They've played it short. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi looking to play him in. And it back swiftly. Luis Suarez. A pretty loose pass. Ernest. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played through for him. Dida chooses to deal with it himself. Messi. Looking for options for movement. He's had it taken off him. There is the half-time whistle. Under attack on the first 45 minutes.
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the game has shapes to shoot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's brushes there. What great defending.
Now he's being shifted off it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shoots! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seemed to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Bellingham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. It's beautifully weighted. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The brain escaped.
We can get that clear.
It's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
かんねえ。
Second corner of the game.
46度以上のお湯入りすぐ治るわ。
Platini with the clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
あ、もったいね。も
Nearly,
ったいないな。
nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
So, third corner of the game. Pele moves short. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
危な。
So, their fourth corner of the game. Decent shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
46度はやばいタコおもろい。
And now a second chance to counter.
もうな、体調崩したらアップが入
Receives
ったらすぐ治るわ。
Platini! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh no, what has happened here? Well played.
これいつも46度で入るけどな。プロ。
Pele.
あー、もったいねえわ、ほんまに。
Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. He's got away. Pele with up he goes. And it's in. And that should do it.
やべえ。
Within sight of the finish line. What
あれ
a
決められて
header.
もしゃあないわ。
Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Makalele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession
取
here.
られんのあれ。
And the shots!
かわしてやん。
Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls.
いやいやいや。
It's beyond the defence. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And yet another chance goes to waste.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Seedorf. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job.
あべんなー。 笑いでプラウギン、カットさん、ありがとうございました。
こちらこそ、また今年もお願いします。いっぱいなんかもらえるの。よし、ディビジョン行こうか。
a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're underway.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I'm surprised by your assessment there.
One of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. Real chance here. Climbs up big. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Vieira. Bullet. And it's Messi. Nagatomo. It's Hullet. And it's Nagatomo. Tries to play it through. Pele.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. Cruyff. That's Vieira. Now it's Pele. And this is Ibrahimovic. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a
ガチャまだ
no more, no less.
ガチャ引く金なんてねえよい。は、マジそれ入んないんかい。いやー、あれですよ。結局メッシ残んないんでね、多分。と、私は思います。なんならこのガチャで一番欲しかったのロベカルですからね。だがしかし30連してカントナしか出なかったんで撤退。マジか。ちゃんと3バックでリミート行きましたよ、もう。あ、マチョニクはお仕事？マジか。足長すぎやろ。こっちでしょ。はい。
偉いっすね。
読んでんねんな。
今日は休みです。
今日休み？これフレマするしかないんちゃうん。俺の5バックの練習に付き合ってや。次のシーズン5バックで行かなきゃいけないんですから。終わったこれ。むっちゃ出てくるやんこいつ。優秀。
いいっすよ。
くそ、俺のイブラスルーパスついて完成形になったはずなのにあまり強くない。ほらこんなもんよメッシなんて。足伸ばさない。
promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. He might be in here.
いやマジ加速力ねえなクライフ、このクライフ。
Speed is slippery. The defense though able to hold on this time.
あそれ取れないんかい。
Roberto Carlos. And here's Bullet. Delivered with swing.
さすがにメッシのヘディングは無理あるっしょ。
Nagatomo. He's on it. Can he get away?
終わった。
No mistake. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
やべディビに折っちゃった。この5バックにしてから。
And the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
おいマジ
Two now without
足速すぎるやろメッシ。
Kind of authority, Peter. Why not push on and totally kill this off?
おそうださっきフレマじゃねえや、ディビで当たった人にちょっと育成教えてほしいんだよな。めちゃめちゃ決められたからなそいつに。マジで強かった。おい
gets over and intercepts. And here's Ibrahimovic. Shot a goal. It's in.
これイブラの理不尽集キャン。
Straight into life. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
年明けましておめでとうございます。
新年明けましておめでとうございます。チンチンおめでとう。 PS5 のムサやん。
And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Yeah.
いやマジ終わった。
Well, that'll certainly improve their move. All the talking, both tactical and
それとんのキモいでー。それとんのマジ
選びました。朝クラミクルボコボコでしたね。
無料のやつまだ選んでないのよ。でもなんか1000番のやつわりかし良さそうだけどラッシュフォードが強そうだな。桜ミクルはそりゃそうよ。もう結果分かってたやん。まあいや個人的にはねデブライネ欲しいんだけどね。このさなんか縦加速マジで通るようになってない？なんかそっちなん？いやーそれマジ天才か。今ね事故れよ今のは。なんでえぐいってマジでクロスゲー多いの。
think the boss won't be amused.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
朝倉未来病院に搬送されたらしいですね。そのうち死人とかだそう。ガチャまだ？
ガチャもう引いたっすやん。いやー、シェイドライフはマジ早く UFC 行くべきだよ、本当に。いないもん、あの人、やれる選手が。はあ、マジ。
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Spread out to the left. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi.
AJ マッキー呼びましょ。
They've got to make this nice and quick.
AJ マッキー誰？
Nagatomo looks to get on the end of this. Messi. Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yeah.
うわ、終わってるわ。
That was not it. Great vision. Look at the space.
何今のストップの仕方。
Over the hills and far away.
特殊すぎるやろ。こいついちいちポーズすることねえやろ。
And he had plenty of it.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
確かベレーターの選手でした。
どこベレーターって。
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
ベラトール。
ベラトールか。
Besiktas are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Messi.
いやーもうなんかそこやりにくいな。
It's Rui Costa. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
カフーが加速しまーす。
Promising run he's making on the right. Oh,
いや
easy
そこで上が
pickings
ってこ
there.
ないんだよな。
Crochet into the last 5 minutes. Well timed, excellent interception.
次の大晦日シェイドライフ対赤だ。
終わった。それこそ病院送りじゃすまんよ。
A mixture of good defending and indecisive
死ぬ
passing.
て。
No progress. It's Rui Costa. He's in a great position here. That pass isn't the best. Baresi. Oh, good read.
4パスがずれるね。
Good from him. 4 extra minutes added on. Can he get it through?
いやそれもいけねえんだ。それいけないのきつ。
Spread it left.
おおおおおお。
Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And it's claimed by the keeper. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners.
どうだっけこれかこの人だ。この人のさあれ。
シェイドライフあいつあれだけミクル投げてるのに適正階級バンタム級なの恐ろしいですね。
いやその投げまくったのはねなんか盛り上げるために投げまくったらしいよ。 マチョにちょっと待ってね。持ってるよな、このボルデマーデ。メッセ送れない設定になってるかな、あの人。もしかしたら教えてほしかったんやけどな。間違えた。
フレンド送るしかないっすね。
フレンあー送れなそう。いけるかな。ボルデマーデだっけ。
早速 UFC5 買いました。
うわ送れなかった。うわ知りたかったな、この人の。マジで知りたい。ちょっとフレンド送ってみよう。
煽るんですか。
煽んねえよ。シンプルにめっちゃ強かったのよ。そのこいつボルテマーデが。これのさ育成教えてほしいんだよね、本当に。今の人、さっきの人がマジで強かった。入れてみるか、ちょっと。誰抜く？メッシいらねえか。いやメッシよりクライフか。ちょっと待ってね。 さあ行こうか。
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. That's a simple one for the keeper. And this is Ibrahimovic. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot!
ムバッペ。
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Bayer Leverkusen finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a pretty loose pass. Nedved. Pele looking here to chip it through. He's cut it out. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bullet. Now it's Mbappe. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
そっちな。ムバッペに出してるんだけどな。
Cafu cuts it out. Yeah. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Shot goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Bayer Leverkusen look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Maldini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played through for him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pele. Davids. And it's Nedved. Fedor. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Romario. And Romario!
えぐ
Goal! Bayer Leverkusen back on level
そん
terms.
なんが入っちゃうんかい。
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Bayer Leverkusen grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's intervened well there. Seedorf. Yeah. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Pull it, and they can counter here. Now Davids, Pele, and here's Romario. Pass is just off target.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Gullit. And here's Nedved. Tries to play it through. And the shot!
いやマジ
Goal! Bayer Leverkusen!
それ跳ね返って入っちゃうんかい。
Game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment. Gullit!
いやそれも止める。
Superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
いや
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Saliba. And it's Gullit. Now, can they get him away? Cafu. Gullit. Davids. And here's Romario. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run. Saliba calmly anticipates. Nedved. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Maldini. Well seen.
え
He read that really well and stopped it.
And pull it! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pull it. And now they can spring out of defence. And the through ball. He's got away. Goes for a shot!
くん
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Yeah. And it's Gullit. He can run onto that. Seedorf. Still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Now it's Romario. It's beyond the defence. Bayer Leverkusen have it back and can go again. Bullet is onto this. Bullet. Now, what about a counter-attack? Seedorf. That's a little off target. Bullet. Great defending, strong and determined.
そっち
Now it's Romario. Can he get it through? It's made its way to him. Shot could be Romario!
終わった。もうそれも入るんかい。何でも入んな、本当に。
That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Bayer Leverkusen take a 2-goal lead and
やば、
are
終わっ
looking
た。
good for the win.
ミスっ
Well, this is
た。
nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat.
Bullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Lovely. Now then, Davids has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range.
終わってる。
Hit from there. Just about up to 75 minutes. This is Ronaldo. Ronaldo is fouled. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look
Yeah.
unpredictable.
Messi. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Caicedo. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. And here's the chance to counter.
いや
Lele spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bellingham. Driving forward. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's run loose here. The pass is intercepted. Into the last 5
いや
minutes.
ー
Hazard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Caicedo receives it in a wide position. And this is big chance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nice control. Cafu. Now Saliba. And it's Bellingham. Probing pass. Oh, important interception. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Azar. Luis Suarez. And the number on the board is 3. This looks promising. Oh, well played. Rummenigge. And we're done. Well, what a game. Predictable to the very end. Momentum shifted this way and that.
コロコロすみません。
許しません。やっぱこっちよりさっきのやつの方がやりやすいな。やっぱこれか。ちょっと飲みもん。リレーで。やば、眠っ。この試合終わったら寝よう。
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
He has found the way through. And a chance! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
そっち マジ
Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
なんで
Oh, that's a key interception. Get a throw in. Bellingham. Vieira. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
迷子だろ絶
There's
対
a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic. And the finish! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. Ball looks a good one. Still goalless. And it's Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vitinha over to the other side. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It
That's
really is.
me.
It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
いや下手すぎ
Pull it. Cruyff can see things others simply
おいおいおいおいおいおいおいやばいってそれは
Cantona, Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vitinha. Messi. This is Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Cross needs to be good. That has been knocked clear.
終わった
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good alertness. Pull it. Cruyff. Pull it. Oh, that's well spotted. Pull it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Van Dijk. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Bullet. Oh, shooting chance.
惜しい
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that was very necessary. Van Dijk. Nice sequence of passes this.
はえ
Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected
え
goals.
何今の動き
Actual has materialized so far.
怖いて
Bellingham. Now there's a fine ball. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Out for a throw. Vitinha. Liverpool finding their passes. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nice physical challenge. first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please be made aware that smoking
So
is
there was
only
the first
permitted
half.
in designated
What an
areas
end to the
within
half,
these
Peter.
grounds.
A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this one.
He's having a shot! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Cruyff. And they can counter here. Now it's Cantona. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Well, they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Gravenberg. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Roberto Carlos. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Yeah. And here's Cantona. Cruyff.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Cantona. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic, and again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
It's their second corner of the game. Can he finish? They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Bellingham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he was quick to react. And it's Luis Suarez.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's a searching pass. More and more pressure on the ball here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Pullet proves just a little bit too strong. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. No, that was never going to make it. And here's Messi. And there's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. He's found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And they're on him in a flash. Could be danger here. Oh, this is a great position. Ibrahimovic. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Cantona. Now it's Pullet. And that could set him on his way. Shot a goal! And it's in! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great...